Okay, today we are going to study the graphical analysis of the Giffengood. In our last lesson, we studied how a normal good will have the substitution and income effects of fall in its price. When the price of normal good decreases, so we said its substitution effect and income facts both are positive. And due to the positivity of substitution and income effects, the consumption of a normal good will increase due to decrease in its price. And we had drawn the diagram of the normal good by using budget line and indifference curve approach. And today we are going to analyze the graphical analysis or geometrical analysis of, we are going to use a geometry of the diagram. We are drawing a budget line which is going to make a triangle with the graph, and then this triangle is going to increase. So we say this is a geometrical analysis of the two goods, normal goods and Giffengoods. So today Giffengood is what? Basically we said nominal income of the consumer is kept constant. That is not going to change. So what is we are allowing to change, that is the price of the product. When price of the product decreases, so it has two effects, substitution and income effect. Substitution effect says as it has become lower price product than the other good, so consumer should substitute this cheaper price than the expensive one, where price hasn't changed or it hasn't decreased. So this is the substitution effect when consumer is substituting good Y with X. So it is positive for all the goods when the price of the product decreases. Now the difference between normal and Giffengood lies with the income effect, whether it is positive or negative, and how much it is stronger or weaker than the substitution. So in case of Giffengood, we see when price of the product falls, real income of the consumer increases, and due to increase in his real income, he starts to buy less of the commodity even before the price change. Like the initial consumption of consumer, when price was not changed, he is going to consume even less than that initial consumption before the price change. So when income effect is negative, it says that now you are richer than before. Why are you going to consume more of this product? Consume less, it is inferior to you. So that product where income effect is negative and it is stronger than the substitution effect, we say that type of good is Giffengood. So I am going to try and I will explain it with the help of diagram. Now see, this is our famous diagram of budget line and indifference curve. Look here, this is what the initial budget line of the consumer at given prices, and nominal income is also kept constant. So the consumer is consuming at this point. This is indifference curve 1, and this is the initial equilibrium of the consumer before the price change. Clear? So when price of X falls, what happens? Budget line will have pivotal shift towards right. Now budget line will have this shift. Clear? Because price of the consumer has been decreased. So what happens? The budget line has pivotal rightward shift. Previously, consumer was going to consume on the right of E1. He was going here. Now consumer is here. This is the indifference curve 2. Finally, consumer is consuming less than the initial consumption. For example, he was consuming 3 units of X before the price change. Now he is consuming only a single unit of X. This is X3. Clear? So in order to see the substitution effect, what we have to do, as we now, due to decrease in price of X, the real income of consumer has increased. If we take away that increase in real income of the consumer, this new budget line will have parallel downward shift. This new budget line, if it shifts downward, so it is going to make a tangency condition with the previous budget line at this point. Clear? Previously we had done. So this is X2. This is X2 level of consumption. This is substitution effect. For example, we say now consumer is consuming 5 units of X. Substitution effect says this is E2. Movement from E1 to E2 says as he is remained on the previous indifference curve, how many units of Y he has decreased to buy 2 extra units of X. So this is called what substitution effect, which is still positive. It is saying buy more of X as it is relatively lower price than good Y. Clear? So substitution effect is positive, but income effect says what? Your real income has increased, so you have to buy less of this product. This is E3 now. How much is the income effect? From 5 to 1. This is negative 4. This is the income effect. Clear? So negative income effect means income effect says as your real income has increased, now this product has become inferior to you by even the less of the commodity of X. If you are consuming 3 units of X before the price change, now decrease its consumption below the 3 units. So substitution effect is having 2 units to increase by the consumer when price falls, but income effect says decrease consumption by 4 units as it has become inferior to you. So we see over here substitution effect is positive of this Giffengood, but income effect is negative, and income effect is stronger than the substitution effect. This is negative 4, and this is positive, and we see negative 4 and this is 2. So these are the 4 units. Consumer had decreased consumption by 4 units. So income effect of Giffengood is negative, which is stronger than the substitution effect. Therefore, he will consume finally less of this product. Clear? And its demand curve, we said it earlier, its demand curve is positively slope. As price of the product has decreased, he has also decreased its consumption at the final stage. This is the total effect of price change of Giffengood, and we have studied it. How much is the substitution effect and how much is the income effect of this product, this price change of the Giffengood. Clear? So Giffengood is basically a type of inferior good in which we see income elasticity or demand is still negative, but this negative effect is stronger than the substitution effect. Therefore, he will finally consume less of this product. Giffengood, it is a type of inferior good. Some people say it is also an inferior good. Don't write it is a type of inferior good, but you can say it is an inferior good. And we will also be doing, if the good is not given and it is still inferior, what will be the diagrammatic analysis? We will do it later. So it is a type of inferior good in which if consumer will buy finally less of a good when its price decreases, its substitution effect is positive and income effect is negative, and income effect is stronger than substitution effect. Clear? So Giffengood is including those two types of main categories of Giffengoods. You can find the securities market like shares market. Do you think when share prices are increasing, people are buying more number of shares? The investors, they are buying with an expectation that share prices will further increase in future and they will be able to earn the capital gain. So shares market or stock exchange market, equities market, that is a type of a Giffengood where when prices of shares in the stock exchange they are increasing, so the buyers of those shares will buy more shares because they expect that, they anticipate that future price of share will further increase and they will have a capital gain to earn in the future. And when share prices are decreasing, they are selling the shares or they are not buying too much, they are buying less with an expectation that prices will further decrease in future and they will not be able to earn the capital gain, they will have a capital loss. I will do that later. That's also part of the syllabus, but I'm not mixing that analysis with the decrease in price. We will do what will happen when price of the good is going to increase. That's another thing. If I mix it up over here, then you will be more confused than before. Clear? So this is the shares market or equities market that is going to have Giffengood type of a Giffengood. Alright? So when we see the inferior goods like vegetables, when vegetable prices are decreasing, people are buying less of those vegetables because they think that now they have become inferior to them and consumers are not spending too much of money on those things. Or we see the ostentatious products. What are those ostentatious products? The goods which will show our status symbol in the society, like Mercedes car, BMW car, or even diamond jewelry. You can see diamond ornaments. Even their prices are increasing, people are still buying them because that shows their status symbol as well. So in that case, we see this is also a Giffengood behavior in the market. What is the demand law? When price falls, quantity demand will increase, and when price increases, quantity demand will fall at certain levels. But we see the human behavior in the market. What it is? When prices are increasing, people are buying more of that product because of their status symbol. So that is a type of Giffengood where demand curve is not downward sloping, it is upward sloping due to this analysis. Clear? And sometimes product prices are decreasing in order to buy more of it. Law of demand says buy more. So here the law of demand is not held. It is going opposite to that law of demand. Even price is decreasing, consumer rather than to buy more, he is buying less of this product. It has become inferior due to increase in the real income of the consumer. This is our real life experiments. People are doing like this. And a person who found this behavior of the consumer, his name was Giffen, so it was given a name as a Giffengood. Clear? So should I go for inferior good analysis right now or leave it for tomorrow?